A very good morning and back with our classes, the ICAI Foundation classes, and today's chapter is basic writing skills. So, of the skills that we talk about in language learning, writing is supposed to be one of the most productive, one of the most productive skill, and it involves a lot of our muscle coordination, so that if we have to produce a good piece of writing, it simply means that we need our brains, we need our eyes to read and think, we need our processors at work, we need a hand-eye coordination, the muscle coordination to write really well. Of course, we use a lot of computers and laptops today for the digital learning, but exams are still mostly, especially such specialized exams, are mostly handwritten. So your handwriting also becomes difficult. So the mechanics of writing are quite too many compared to the other skills of language learning, say listening, reading, writing, speaking, and vocabulary and grammar too. Writing involves all of these. So now, this is very, very important for you, not just for your foundation of English, which I always keep saying, it is for your CA exam. What you read, you should be able to process and write relevantly to the question asked. That's what makes it really, really important. Okay, now let me start sharing my screen. Just give me a minute. Yeah, here we are. Yeah, here we are. So communication is of two types. One is the written communication, another one is the oral communication. For the oral communication, you just need the right sounds, phonetics, intonation, modulation, the pitch, spoken grammar, yeah, and pronunciation. Yeah. For the written communication, we are not getting into oral communication. You must have done it with chapter 1, where you have the verbal skills, right? So written communication, you have spellings, vocabulary, grammar, punctuation, handwriting, and then we, of course, creativity, and then the coda. Now, we will look into each one of these individually so that you know how important each one of them is or will be to your writing itself. How these can lend themselves to a good writing. Okay, so now let's go one by one. We have something called spelling rules. You must be knowing the irregular verbs. For example, CUT cut, PUT put, HIT hit. These have no past tense forms, and words that end with T don't undergo any change in the past tense form. That is a spelling rule. Same way, when I say wake or rise, okay, in the past tense it becomes woken, wake becomes woken, rise becomes risen, or even rose sometimes. It's risen when you're getting up. Yeah, so the EN is a pattern, is a spelling pattern. So there are spelling rules. I'm not getting into the details of spelling rules. I just want to make you aware of that there are rules for spellings. If it ends with, ED, it has a definite form of word that goes with it. If it ends with just S, walk, walks, walked, okay, eat, eats. So there is a pattern in words that get the yes, that undergo a change with ed. So these are called spelling rules. If time will permit, if I'm able to, talk about this, the rest of the things, and I still have time, I'll come back to spelling rules. Otherwise, You can Google for spelling rules and you will find there's a whole list. I mean, not one session is enough for spelling rules. Okay. And it is also important that you need not memorize the rules. It's just enough if you are aware of the patterns, the algorithms will be easy for you to fix spellings whenever you write. And also in today's, in today's situation, we call it intelligible English. And therefore, spellings, as long as they can read without being misunderstood, spellings we don't mind. We don't penalize students for spelling mistakes as long as they don't destroy or they don't thwart the meaning or the reading of the word. Okay. So I'm just making you aware that spelling rules are there. And if you are more interested, you can Google for spelling rules and know just to make your writing error free. Okay. Now I move on to the next one, punctuation. Now just read the first two sentences. Okay. And see what you understand. Okay. Let me read this for you. Let's eat, kids. Okay. That's without the comma. No, both are right. Both are correct sentences. Let's eat, kids. It's like let's eat mangoes. It's like let's eat tomatoes. It's like that. For the second one, let's eat, kids. It's like inviting. Let's eat, kids. Let's eat, girls. Let's eat, men. So you see the difference in the meaning with a comma that goes. Yeah. Second one addresses the kids. The first one says, come, let's eat, kids. Okay. So this is just to let you know that punctuation, especially the comma, can create a huge difference in the meaning if we don't apply them properly or accurately. So the rest of the, we don't have, yes, Akshata. So today we don't use many punctuations, and even if we use punctuations, since we are using the laptop and we have the spell check and the grammar check, it corrects it automatically. So we are not so very worried about the punctuations. But I remember when I was young, every punctuation mistake will be quarter mark cut. Every spelling mistake would be quarter mark cut. But now they don't. But of course, we stick to full stop, comma, question mark, and exclamation. Now, we need to be careful about these. Yeah. Now we move on to grammar. Grammar is for accuracy, especially academic English. In academic circles, whether you're writing your exam or you're writing your reports, you're officially writing a letter or a mail, your language has got to be error-free. Okay? Therefore, grammar is important. Now we are looking into the grammar. Now, I have given you an example, the blue sea. Okay? Write three phrases like this. I have said the blue sea. I've also said the beautiful scenery. Okay? Now, you post in the chat box three phrases like this based on the picture you see on the screen. Quick, and I'll wait for you. Three phrases, 3 minutes. Quick. Yeah. Stones at the show. Okay. Grammar is important for writing. Otherwise, it's very difficult. Grammar is very, very, very important. Not that you need to remember the grammar. First comes meaning, then comes grammar. That's the way I want you to look at it. Yeah. Beautiful ocean. Yeah. Sunny day. Red house, green trees. Okay. Wonderful dress color, the green mountains. Yeah. So now you know that you can make sentences with nouns and adjectives. Although I have named them technically, the picture will help you to write it meaningfully. Now, try adverb and adjective combinations. Now look at this picture. Simply stunning. Simply. All ly words are adverbs. Okay. Simply stunning. Exquisitely magical. Right. Now you make up phrases with an adverb and adjective together. So that makes it two words together and make three phrases. Quick, and I'll wait for 3 minutes. Yeah. What a beautiful day. Now I said use ly words. I say simply, stunning, exquisitely. This is to help you think of writing it like this. Okay. Quick. Highly mountains, Asta, you're wrong. Look at that, Tamanna. I said use ly words. Simply epic, soberly beautiful, cloudy. I said ly, not just y. Yeah, simply beautiful is a good one. These are variety of phrases that you can use in your writing. Quick, and I'm waiting for you. I'm giving you 2 minutes. Yeah, magnificently. Yes. Suraj, I said ly words, not just y words. Come on fast. Yeah, beautifully, magically, intensely. Yes. Extremely. Swati and Suraj, where are the ly words? Lovely, extremely. Pramod, ly. Sun is shining. Where is the ly word? Priya, Ria. Suraj. Unimaginably, yes. Yeah. Wonderfully, Tirslan, Tirshainlang, Suchang. Wonderfully, I said phrases. 2 words together, 3 words together, not just one word saying wonderfully. That doesn't make any sense, right? Quick. Briefly, what? Priyanka, that's incomplete. Quietly, mountain, Suraj, is that a right one? No. Punjabi, Asif, landily covered. Oh my God, there's no word as landily. Foggy is not ly word. Literally is good. Yeah. Akhilandeshwari, divinefully, it's incomplete. You have to complete it. I said write a phrase, 3 or 4 words together. Okay. So we move on now. Now sentence patterns. Okay. I have a substitution table here. Make as many sentences as you can. Yes, Kevin, I see everybody's answer. Don't worry. Now I'm going to give you I'm going to give you 10 full minutes. I want you to make sentences with the words that are given here in the table, mix and match. Okay? Combine and permutate to make up new sentences. Make 10 sentences. I give you 10 minutes. Quick. Post it in the chat box. Yeah. Quick. Let me repeat. I have a substitution table with plenty of words in the boxes. Mix and match and make up your own sentences. Make up 10 sentences and post in the chat box. Quick. Yeah. Yes. Very good. I leave it to you. You can make up 10 sentences. But just use the words in the box. Yeah. Yeah. Samina, Kevin, Meghna, Shruti, Suraj, Rachel, Ashwini, Purva, Satvik, Rachel, Himanshi, Tami, Dimple, Riya, Akhilandeshwari, Arpi, Anushka, Ananya, Suraj, Purva, Mohammed. Quick, I want all of you to post. Quick, I'm waiting for you. Yeah. Yeah, Ritu, Shruti, Asta, Aditya, Akshata, Pramod. Yeah. Yes, super. Very good. Yeah, so I don't have to wait for so long a time. Now let me move on. Now these exercises are to help you think this way. One for the sentence structures, okay? That you have a subject and then you have the next word, the article, the preposition, all that stuff. Two, it is also to let you know that what an important role adjectives and adverbs can make while writing. Okay, now These are prepositions, okay? In, on, above, upon, among, through, near, behind, beyond. These play a very, very important role in making up meaning of sentences, okay? So, I want you to make sentences with prepositions based on the picture that you see. I'm going to give you not 10 minutes, I'll give you 6 minutes, quick. I'm going to wait for 6 minutes and write sentences as many as you can with the prepositions here. Quick. Yeah. Some of you write near sea. It should be near the sea. Article is missing. Near the beach. Yes. Quick. Actually, use all these prepositions, as sentences and post. Yeah, super. I'm happy that all of you are responding and posting and you're all on the same page. Yeah. Okay. I give you 2 more minutes. Quick. Manmohan, I asked you to make sentences from the picture. Tina, tea is on the table. Children are playing in the garden. Based on the picture. Did I say that? Quick. I'm going to give you 2 more minutes. Yes. Yeah, that's really wonderful. They are playing through the sand, Suraj. How can anybody play through the sand? Okay, now we move on. These are called prepositional phrases. I want you to, you don't have to copy them. You don't have to copy them. Okay. I want you to just read through so that you have a hang of the prepositions that can be used this way. What are prepositional phrases? This you must have done in chapter 2 vocabulary, where you had details about prepositional phrases. A preposition and a verb together. Okay, that's what makes it prepositional phrase. And what is important about these prepositional phrases? They don't mean the same as the parent word. They mean something totally different. In time, in demand, in an uproar, in answer to, in anticipation, at a distance. Some people say in distance. You see, at a guess, at a lose, and at a loss, at a price, at a rate of, at a speed of. So these are called prepositional phrases. I'll give you just a minute to run through the words that are there so that you understand its pattern. Okay? Got it? Okay, now let me move on. Phrasal verbs are verbs plus preposition. Now you see, there are these phrasal verbs which are in blocks. For example, the first one, be sure to put on a life jacket before getting into the boat. Put on is a prepositional phrase. A verb plus preposition. We left out the trash for pickup. It's time to get on the plane. What will she think up next? I'm having some trouble working out the solution to this equation. We are going to have to put off our vacation until next year. Stand up when speaking in a class, please. We'll have to wake up early if we want breakfast. Take off your shoes before you walk on the carpet. My dog likes to break out. Mohammed, I have read everybody's, but I did not call out the name, so don't worry. Okay? Okay, now let's move on. Now, I want you to correct mistakes. Okay? These are sentences that have mistakes, errors. I want you to correct the sentence and write in your notebooks so that when I show you the answers, you may be able to correct them quick. You have 2, 4, 6 sentences and I will give you 6 minutes. Quick. Once you finish, post done so that I will show you the answers. Ria, you write in your notebook so that you can, you will be able to understand what mistakes you make. Okay. So post it, write it in your notebook. And when I show you the answers, correct your answers. And I'll also explain one by one why something was wrong. Okay. Done. Yeah, I will wait for 2 more minutes, giving others time to complete. Quick. Yeah, I'm waiting. Fifth is a little weird. Yeah. Okay. Now I go to the answers. Check your answers. And if you have doubts, you will ask me. Okay. Here are the right answers. Quick. If you are wrong, please write the correct answer. For example, some of you wrote, where I am going, she asked me, is a wrong sentence. Okay. She asked me where I was going. Write your correct answers, and if I'll give you 2 minutes time. If any of you have any doubts, please post your question in the chat box. Mohammed, your first sentence is wrong. Please correct it. There is only one answer. Mohammed, your answers are wrong. The last one is also wrong. The second one is also wrong. I live here for. I would like to come. No, I would have come. Fifth sentence. Instead of who, whom is okay. That's for Samina and Ritu. Why Ananya? Sentence 3. I would have come if you had asked me. I would have come. Why Ananya? You posted so many times and that too a blank one. Fourth one. The money was stolen by a thief. Yeah. Why Ananya is posting so many times? Second sentence. I have asked. It should be I have asked or I have been living here for 6 years. I don't know. I have asked. That's not a right version. Where is the boy whom you are looking for? No, but you can't change all the words, right? Second one for the past. No, it should only be this. Sixth one, he looked after me for a long time. Past 6 years, since will be used when the year is given. Say I've been living there since 1979. But I've been living here for 6 years. Okay. I would have come had you asked me. Yes, that's right. Super, Tanmay. You got them all right? Where is the boy? You can't use that for a boy. It should be who. Okay, so now let me move on. Vocabulary. You have sequence markers, linkers, signposts, binomials and trinomials. Okay, what are the benefits of these? I'm going to explain to you what each one means. Okay. What are the benefits of these? It minimizes errors because it's a group of words. So the preposition, the article that goes with it will already be ready-made and you just have to cut, copy, paste. Okay. Reduces repetitions. You won't repeat. It is easy to revise and recall. It is easy to comprehend with good speed. Okay. Can you rank these words based on word intensity? Now, let me tell you what is word intensity. For example, when I say hot, hot, hotter, hottest, scorching, burning, okay? So, based on word intensity means how hot it is. Scorching is the most intense word. Then comes burning, then comes hottest, then comes hotter, then comes hot. Okay, in the descending order. Now, I have given you two sets of words. Now, I want you to rank them in the order of their intensity. Because when you use words, when you write, you have to use them appropriately based on how intense the context is. That's why this exercise has been given to you. Now, I'm going to give you, say, 5 minutes. Rank these two sets of words, of course, separately, 1 and 2, separately, so that you know what I mean by word intensity. Quick. And I give you 5 minutes because you have to think hard. Yeah. Yes, Tanmay, Ashwini. Yeah, you're right. I'm not calling out all names because I'll be wasting a lot of time. Okay. Himanshi, you're wrong. The second one. Quick. Why Ananya Kumari keeps posting like this? Quick.
that.
Yeah, it's time I move on. This is something called diagramming a sentence. Okay. No, I'll first give you the answer and then I will go. Yes, first I'll give you the answer. Okay. It's freezing, chilly, cool, mild, no, cool, cold, mild, warm, hot. Okay. Now the second one. This is value by weight. Okay. Iron, lead, gold, silver, tin. Because lead is supposed to be the heaviest of all. And of course, iron is the heaviest, but lead comes next. Okay. So now we'll move on. Diagramming a sentence. This I haven't given you the. Okay, maybe after the break, I'll get the diagram ready. Okay. Now, I will tell you what diagramming a sentence is later. Just that the title is here. I will do it after the break. Now, before that, let me talk about subject-verb agreement. The subject and the verb have to agree if your sentence has to be correct. For example, children are playing. Okay? Children is a plural noun and therefore you must have ARER. Suppose I say the child, it should be yes, child is playing. So that is subject-verb agreement. So when you write your own sentences, you must look for whether your subject and your verb agrees. Only then will your sentence be right. Now that I've made you aware of this, every time you write, probably you will look for errors, such errors when you write. Now, question sentences. This I have always said. Indian languages have a pattern of word order. Okay. Whereas English is totally different. That's why most of us make plenty of mistakes. Let me tell you, for example, in Indian languages, in Tamil, we say un payar enna. Telugu, ni Amy. I don't know for what. Kannada, it's Yavdu. Okay. No, I don't know exactly. I don't want to make a mistake. Hindi, tumhara naam kya hai? Okay. Tumhara comes first. Naam, name comes second. Kya comes third. Hai is that comes in the end. Look at the English sentence. What comes first? Then comes is, then comes your, and then the name. That's the reason why most of you made a mistake when you had the sentence correction. The first sentence, you remember? Give me a minute, I'll get that sentence. Just give me a minute, I'll get that sentence. Children are beyond. I'm looking for the sentence that had question-like sentence, right? Just give me a minute. I'm searching for it. Okay, maybe I must move my slide and that will be easier for me. This sentence. She asked me where I was going. Okay. She asked me where I was going. That is a statement sentence, not a question sentence. Suppose I say, she asked me where I was going. That's the sentence. She asked me, where are you going? The WH word must be followed by a verb. That is a question sentence. What is your name? Where are you going? How are you? What do you do? Okay. If the verb or the WH word is followed by a verb, that is question sentence in English. But in Indian languages, the word order is different. If I would say, she asked me where I was going, is not a question sentence. It's a statement sentence. Where I was going. If the sentence is where was I going, then That's a question sentence. Here it is where I was going. So after the WH word, you have I, the pronoun. Okay. Now I keep saying WH word, WH word. What are these WH words? Where, why, what, when, which, who, whose. Okay. Words with begin with WH, which are mostly used for questions. These are called question words or WH words. Now, for writing, yeah. Yeah, you want to say direct, indirect? Yeah, yes. PPT is not visible, no, it's visible. Where are you from? What's your name? Yeah. Okay, now, this is called Coda. Okay. Now, what is Coda? Just give me a minute. Yeah. Coda. What's Coda? This is found in the 9th standard CBSE textbook, NCERT book. Let me explain to you what a coda means. C stands for content. Content is the material that you will use to write based on the question that is asked. That is content. Organization is the formatting of anything that you write. Suppose we say note making, you know that it has to be in a proper format. So away from the margin, subheadings, sub-subheadings, then the box, a key in the box, all that stuff. That is formatting. A letter writing, when we say you have the from address, the to address, okay, the date, then a salutation, then 3 paragraphs, greetings, and then the subscription, and you sign off saying yours faithfully, whatever, and your name and signature. That is organization, where you organize 3 paragraphs and the formatting. That is organization. Drafting is really writing. So for any written task, it's easy if you can have a rough draft. Time may not permit you in an examination to write a whole rough draft. So the best way is to use one of the study skills, maybe the mapping, maybe the ray diagram, maybe the flow chart. Just in a second that you do the flow chart or the ray diagram or the web diagram, quickly note down random points related to the question and then number them 1, 2, 3, 4. Leave out the irrelevant points. Take only the relevant points, and that too only 2 or 3 points, and make up your report or article or essay. That will make it quite coherent and logical also. After you write, you need to edit. What will you edit for? You need to edit spelling mistakes, punctuation mistakes, sentence structures, subject-verb agreement, prepositions, whether what you've written is relevant to the question given. These are things that you need to edit. Before submitting, you need to edit. Okay? Especially now with mails and WhatsApp, without editing, if you post, it may all go wrong. I remember when I got my mobile, the smartphone new, I would type hurriedly and I would post it, but then realize, oh my God, there are plenty of spelling mistakes. So what do we do now? You type, check for spelling errors, and then you post. Okay? Then you have to revise and then submit. Okay? That is important. So remember this Coda, whatever you write, whether it's an official communication or written communication in the examination, you better follow this Coda. The content, the organization, the draft, the edit, the revise, and then the submit. Now let me move on. Organization, I told you, is the formatting of whatever you write. What you write for Prezi will be different from what you write for a letter. That will be different from a note making. That will be different from a report or an article. So that is organization. Organizing the way you write, because these are official communication and it's important for you to organize them. Okay. Now, Okay, now I'm going to give you a chance to write, and I'll give you 10 minutes time. How do you use your phone? Write about at least 5 ways you use your phone. Try to explain your reasons. Say you may start off like this. I use my phone whenever I eat. And then you can continue. Or you can use any beginning because I'm not giving you the beginning. I have said 5 ways, so that will mean 5 sentences. And I'm going to give you 10 minutes on that. Post it in the chat box so that it makes interesting read. Okay? Quick. I'm giving you 10 minutes for that. Uh, Kevin, repeat which question? Write 5 sentences, not just one. Quick. Yeah. Yeah, so many of you have written, and I want more of you. Some of you have written only one sentence. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Ritu. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to wait for 2 more minutes. Yeah. Super. Okay. Now it's 11:58. So we'll have a 10-minute break and we'll get back. Okay. Yeah. What is it, Mahak? Don't deviate when any important work to do at that time. Focus only. I don't know what you're saying. Okay. Now, I'll stop sharing. Mansukh, we'll have a 10-minute break. Yeah. Okay, now let me go back to my screen sharing. Here we are. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. We were here. Put it on slideshow. Okay, here I have jumbled sentences. Okay, you know why I'm giving you this exercise? This is to help you understand how to write sentences in the correct order, how to write correct sentences. That is what is accuracy. And yeah, just give me a minute. Let me push it this up. Yeah. So I have 5 sentences and these are jumbled. I want you to write them correctly. Okay. 5 sentences. I'll give you 5 minutes or maybe even 7 minutes because you have to go back and forth, right? Okay. I will give you 5 minutes. If you want 1 more minute, I'll give you. Quick. Write in your notebooks. That will help you correct your answers. And you will also remember where you make mistakes. Okay. Yeah. Quick. Write in your notebooks. Asta, write in your notebooks so that when I show you the right answer, you will be able to check it yourself. Okay. Quick. Because it's difficult for me to read all the sentences on the post. Quick. Write in your notebooks. Ritu. This is just giving you enough and more practice to write correct sentences without any errors. Okay. Quick, and I'm waiting for you. Done? Yeah. Yeah, I'm waiting for more of you to post done so that you're able to check your answers and correct them. Quick. Yeah. Samina, Ritu, Manish, Shweta, Pooja, Himanshu, Aisha, Swati. Yeah, I want more of you too. Quick. I'll also give you a minute or two to get your doubts cleared, okay? Look at this, Pramod. I said, Pramod, write in your notebook so that you'll be able to write the correct answer. Now, if you post it here, how will you know the right answer? How can you check it? Write it in your notebook. Come on fast. I have a minute more to give you. Quick. Okay. Okay, now I'll go to the answers. Yeah, just give me a minute. You have 5 more. Finish this too, and then I'll show you the answers. Quick. You have 5 more sentences. Finish these two. And there again, I'll give you 5 minutes. Quick. Ankita, you don't understand anything. Oh my God. Can you understand just this? That you have to, these are jumbled sentences and you have to put them in the right order to make them complete sentences. Can you understand just that? Then do it. These are basics and fundamentals, basics of writing. So it's okay if you have not attended my lectures before. Just that I say, these sentences are not in the right order. Make them correct sentences. That's editing. Okay? Do that. And write in your notebook because I will be showing you the answers and you can check it. While checking, if you have any doubts about the right answer and the wrong answer, then you can ask me. Done, done, done. Okay, done all 10. Yeah, I'm going to, I have 2 more minutes to give you. Let me give that for some of you write slowly. Quick. Yeah, done. Eighth sentence is confusing. Yeah, you wait. You wait. I will give you the answers. Just wait. I have 1 more minute to go. Just wait. Yeah, ready? Yes. I'm going to the answers. You may check your answers. Yeah. Please check your answers and tell me how many you got right. And if you have doubts, please get your doubts clear. Quick. Post the number of sentences you got right, or you post the number of sentences you got wrong. And I want to see all your posts. Quick. I'm just giving you 2 minutes on that. First five is right. Very good. Himanshu. Narendra, I said right in your notebook and you posted here. Yeah, first five is right. Second one's wrong. Super. Second one, what images are in your mind when you hear the word free? Yeah, that's a bit tricky. Only 2 sentences are right out of 10. I haven't shown you all the 10. Now you have the next set. Quick. All correct, Tanmeet. That's super. Yeah, just post the right answers. I mean, the number of answers that you got right. Yeah, eighth sentence. Why is it wrong? 6, 7, 8. Is it okay for one person to own Twitter? I'm sorry, that on is one. The E is missing. Okay. For one person. Okay, now let's keep moving on. Okay. Now you see, I'm going to go to tech tools for writing. Okay. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, I'll wait for a minute to see if any of you have doubts. What are the images in your mind when you think of the word free? Yeah, even that is right. That's for Samina. Okay. I'll wait for a minute, just minute, to see if any of you have a doubt about the questions that we have done. If not, then I move on to, okay. Now I move on to tech tools for writing. These will be very, very interesting. 1, 2, it will be good for you to practice and your improvement will be magical. Now I will do one by one. I will share my screen. Okay. My web page, and I'll show you how to go to these so that you are able to use these tools to write well. 1, the tools that I show are all free. They are not payable. 2, I can't be responsible if, with days, the website is changed or they change it into a paid stuff. That I cannot guarantee. Right now, these are things that you can use to improve your writing. Now, I start off with the last one, that is Write and Improve by Cambridge. Okay. I will close this screen. Give me a minute. I'll open that web page. Just give me a minute. Yeah, I'll share the screen. Oh no. Okay. I'm here. I'll pull this down. Yeah. So I'm going to write and improve now so that you know how to use this for your own improvement. I've shown you the mechanics of writing so far. Now it's up to you to improve your writing by using such tools. Okay, you see, Write and Improve Cambridge. Okay, I'm going to that. There are plenty, but you must be, careful to see that they are free stuff. You see here, Write and Improve Cambridge English. I go to that. Okay, here it is. Let me show you how it works. Okay, improve your writing now. It's free. Okay, start practicing now. To start improving, choose the best level for you. So you have to choose whether you want to be the beginner, intermediate, or advanced. You can choose the intermediate level for now. And then if you find that very easy, then you can move on to the advanced. Okay. Now I'll choose the intermediate. Okay. Now you see the tasks are here. The story. Write a story in about 100 words. Okay. Then okay. It will be good for you to take up an email or an article because these you have in your study material and you will be tested in your exam. Okay. Now I'm going to choose an article, Sport at School. Okay. Now you see this announcement on an English language website for young people, Sport at School. Do students at your school do enough sport and exercise during the school day? What are the good things about doing sport and exercise? Write your article in about 100 words. Do not write your real name and surname or email address in your answer. Okay, that's for you. Now start. Here is the start. And then it says task help, feedback. Okay, and changes. What is very interesting and important here in this website is it gives you an immediate feedback by way of score. If you want a detailed feedback, it also gives you a detailed feedback. where it says your sentence structures are wrong, your word order is wrong, your vocabulary is wrong, kind of details. That's how this website will help you improve. You can assess your own improvement. Now, the timer is also here. So you can fix your timer. Okay. Now, let me write this and show it to you. So what is the question here? Write an article in 100 words. What are the good things about doing sport and exercise? Do students at your school do enough sport and exercise during the school day? Okay. Now I'm going to write this. You can also write it in your notebook. Write in your notebooks. Then after I finish my class, you can go work out on your own. Okay. Now I'm going to do this here to show you how it works. Okay. Sports in my school. Okay. Usually the sports period is the most sought after period in the school days. So I'm just typing here so that you know how we do it. Okay. But unfortunately, subject teachers vie with each other to borrow the period especially class 9 upwards. Okay. Very little exercise is allowed during school hours. Okay, I deliberately make a spelling mistake so that you will know how it is checked. Okay. 42 words I've written. So it also tells you how many words. It also tells you how many words you've written. Okay. It says 100 words. So if you write short of that, then you get less marks based on what you've written. Okay. My school has very little space to play, and therefore we are encouraged indoor games like table tennis, tenicoid, not tenicoid, table tennis, chess, what else? Indoor games, badminton, which is also played inside sometimes. Yeah. And the like. Okay. So I've come to 66 words. Now I need 40 more words to finish it. But even these are really exciting and interesting. And we look forward to playing these games. Actually, sports and exercise refreshes the mind and helps us go back to studies fresh. Okay. I stop here. It says 97 words. I'm going to check now. 98 words. Okay. I'm going to check. Let's see what it says. Yeah, Ludo Karam. You got the one checked. Create a profile to keep. You can create a profile and your scores will get accumulated. Okay. Okay. The first task has been checked and I get a medal on that. What do you do to create a profile? You just go enter your name and stuff, and your account will be will have the scores and the number of tasks that you did. This is a good one to write and improve. Okay. The history will tell you how many tasks you've done and how many marks you've got. Okay. Now this is a good start. Now improve your writing. Read the feedback, make changes, and click check again. Okay. Now I click on feedback. Click on feedback. Oh. Here it is. Look at the feedback. Suspicious word is wrong. It says, it gives me the feedback. This doesn't look right to us. Which one? Suspicious word. That I think is a typing speed. I did not look at it. Okay. Okay. Next one. Similar word. Did you mean to write really? So it's asking me whether, see, for really, I've just written R-A-L-L-Y. Here you have, this is not story writing, okay? This is article. You have writing emails, writing letters. You have all writing tasks. So don't just think this is only for story. Okay. See, for really, I have written rally. I missed the E. Okay. So the next one. So how does it give you marks? The scores are based on the international level, CEFR level. CEFR is called the Common European Framework of Reference for assessing English. Okay. You can reset the timer and the start time. And yeah, that's the feedback. Okay. Changes. See, it shows you the sentences with changes. Okay. Yeah, that's it. So I hope I have, this is very, very helpful for improving your writing as regards sentences, as regards vocabulary, spellings, punctuation. Wherever you go wrong, it will highlight that and also let you know that it's wrong and say the alternate answer also. That's how this is really interesting, and this is free for you. Please practice these along with your study material before you go for the exam. Have a profile. You have a resume writing also here. And see that you work on it. That will help you do really well. And you can choose your level. Maybe advanced, intermediate, business, or just for fun. Okay. You have plenty of worksheets here. And your worksheets will be based on one of these. Even if you're going to write IELTS, academics, or general. Okay. You can choose what you want. And there is, as I know, there is no another website that's so useful. Okay. So now let me close this. I think I must also stop. And this is by Cambridge, remember? So you don't have to worry whether it's an authentic site or not. Okay. Now let me close and see, you can see that it is secure also. Okay. If you have this lock symbol, it means it is a secure site. Okay. Now let me close this. Okay. And I stop sharing. Right. Now I'm going to share my screen. And yeah, go to another tool that I showed you in the PPT. Just give me a minute. Grammarly. I'll show you Grammarly because these are sites that I use very regularly and will be very useful for you. This again is a free one. Okay. So now I go to Grammarly. This you can subscribe. You can add it in your laptop, in your mobiles, and it will do the spell check and the grammar check automatically. Now just give me a minute. Yeah. There is a premium version of this Grammarly. but I do only the free one, so I don't have to waste time or money, right? Just give me a minute. Let me push this down. Yeah. Okay, Grammarly official site. This is called Online Grammar Checker. The premium version of Grammarly is a paid one, but you don't have to go for the premium one. Okay, now this is also a secured website. This again is free unless you want a premium. I already have it installed, so I am not going to show you how to subscribe. It says get Grammarly, it's free. You only have to click on that. Works where you do. Get suggestions from Grammarly. So it will give you suggestions. Where does it work? In all your emails, messages, okay? And then in your documents and projects, in the Word, right? And in the social media too. You just have to subscribe to this and it will tell you wherever you've made mistake, wherever you've made grammar mistake or punctuation mistake. See how it works. I must spend a couple weeks, right? It should be couple of. It will highlight the mistake and it will tell you what's the right one. Look at that. Okay, this is premium. But what happens in the free? It just highlights whatever is wrong and you can find out what's wrong, for which you don't have to pay. Is that clear? You just see here on the left, see how it shows you. This is for premium where it will give you the answer. But for the free one, it will just tell you, underline the mistake alone and you can check it. You can Google and find out the right answer. Okay, so you have to log in, get Grammarly, it's free, log in with your mail ID and see that you get it done in your devices. Okay, now I'm not going to waste more time on this. See what it says. Everyone can write with confidence. Okay, whether you're writing your resume, writing your official letters, you're writing reports to your audit office, whatever. Of course, you cannot have this in your examination. You need to know what's right and what's wrong, but this will help you improve your language accuracies, right? Yeah. So now let me close this. I go back to my PPT and I'll give you 5 minutes to copy these sites. I think 5 minutes will do. You have 13 of them. And once you've finished copy, because this is the way you need to work. I've shown you the way. Now it's up to you to do it. Google Doc has its own spell checks and grammar check. Okay, so that again is a free one. So daily page to build a writing habit, that again gives you different tasks to improve yourself. Hemingway Editor is again a site that helps you edit what you write. Okay. Answer the Public is to generate content ideas, not that you need to blink as to what does it mean? If suppose we say pandemic, you shouldn't blink as to what it is, right? So in order to make you current and updated with what's happening around you, to help you, to give you a helping hand with the content that's current and updated, this Answer the Public will help you. BuzzSumo is also for content research. Notion is to make notes. Then this one, this Copyscope and Turnitin are sites that help you identify if people have copied it from another source. It will give you the name of the page, the paragraph, the author's name, so that nobody can cheat, especially when you're submitting research papers and claiming that it is your own. Okay, you can type the text through this and find out the authenticity of the passage that's been submitted. So there's no more way to cheat, claiming that something that's not yours as your own. Okay. Yeah, Tanmeet, there are plenty of advertisements in Grammarly. If yours is a premium version, then you don't get advertisements, but otherwise you do get, but that's okay. You only have to know what's wrong and why it's wrong, which will help you, right? Because as a student, may not be advisable for you to get into paid versions. PPT is not visible. Sorry, I'm not sharing it. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Let me share it. Oof. Yeah. Thanks for telling me that. I'll share it now. Yeah. And I'm giving you 10 minutes time to copy this. Yeah. Copy the sites with the correct spellings so that you are able to make use of these tools to write really well. So all I've been doing with the basics of writing skills is to tell you the mechanics of writing, to also tell you the nuts and bolts of what makes a good writing, also give you tech tools to help you write really well. And that's what I've done in this session today for you. Make use of the tools. Remember all the nuts and bolts. Okay? Remember all the nuts and bolts for the writing itself, and you will see that your writing works like magic. You can choose the level. You can improve your level from intermediate to advanced, say from, the basic to the intermediate, whichever level you are in. Check on your spellings, check on your grammar, your punctuation. I'll put this in slideshow in case you're not able to see it properly. Yeah, I forgot to do that. Yeah, now I think you can copy it. Quick. A screenshot won't help you. It'll be good if you can write it down. So take time. Yes, Sankita, you can watch this lecture again on the ICI YouTube channel. Okay. So these are some of the websites that I use. May be useful for you too. Not that I get a commission on these for recommending these. It's just that it's useful for me and therefore I'm sharing this. Right? Copy this. You have 13 in number. And I give you just 3 more minutes. Done? Okay. Now it's time for feedback. I want you to post in the chat box. What did you learn today? Whether it was useful? How did you like the session? These 3 are very, very, very important for me to tailor my sessions. And I look forward to you. You have to say, how did you like it? Or why did you like it? I use all of them for different purposes, but you as a student may use what is useful to you. I would recommend Write and Improve and Grammarly because that's basic and you don't have to waste a lot of time on checking, right? So now is the time for feedback. I'm just going to wait for you. Please post your feedback as to whether you like the session, why did you like it? Don't just say, I loved it. No, you have to say why, what made you like the session? And you've also got to say whether it's been useful, how useful it's been, right? Quick. Taking a screenshot will not help you remember, Himanshu. It's always good to write it down. You can also take a screenshot, but it is good to write it down so that you will remember it. Yeah, thank you, Ankita. Quick. Yeah, you can search for these in Google. Yeah, the whole foundation series has been made to help you not just with the foundation exam, but throughout your CA, inter, and final, and thereafter at your workplace also. Yeah, quick. I'm waiting for you. I'll stop sharing because, yeah, that's done. And I'm waiting for all your posts. I want all of you to post so that I know that I've done a good job. Yeah, where are the others? The ones who have posted are done. Okay, yeah, those of you who have posted, yes. Ritu, Shruti, Aryan, Manish, Priyanka, Dimple, Himanshu, Shweta, Akshaya, Ankita, Tanmay, Manish, Shweta, Tamanna, Priyadarshini. Oh no, not Tamanna and Priyadarshini. Quick, I'm waiting for all of you to post. So our next session will be on Wednesday. Yeah, that will be on Prezi writing. So for Prezi, after I give you the format, we will also work out on a few question papers so that you have the hang of what kind of passages you will get and how to go about writing a Prezi. Quick, and we have 2 more minutes to go. Quick. Those of you who have not posted your feedback, please do, because that's ethical. Yeah, bye-bye and thank you. Mansukh,